Well, they won't be refusing these. Long way away. Okay, he's left the red, but the angle, this is going to be some shot to get the cue ball through for the black to the right corner.
Yeah, this is a little bit tricky, this. Pot itself, not totally straightforward. Yep, not easy those. Never really like those professionals when you don't exactly know how the cue ball is going to finish and you are tight near the side cushion. Not straightforward, those.
You'd never know from looking at them, but it just sounds just maybe a little bit edgy in this session, Anthony Mcgill. You know, we got 11-5 up yesterday, so we've got to spend all night last night and all today trying to tell yourself you're not through yet, trying to tell yourself the match isn't won, you've still got to concentrate. And sometimes it is tricky to still have that intensity when you've got that big a lead.
Yeah, red in the balk area. That's going to mean that we're going to get a protracted bout of safety here. Talking with Joe in the commentary box, Joe Parry, yesterday, saying how much all the players seem to dislike this sort of frame. It's a lot of tapping into the pack and clipping off to the top cushion and trying to get the cue ball tight. Just makes the frame a bit messy. But nothing you can do when the red goes in balk.
Yeah, it's a situation where Jack's got to show a bit of patience if he is going to get back into this match tonight. Because the first session they played 2 or 3 very casual safety shots that gifted chances to his opponent.
Yeah, I mean, that looks like nothing, but even that one, cue ball's got to be tight to the cushion there. Tight on the rail, so much more difficult to cue. You can't set the cue in the wall and bring the cue ball back. And because it's not near the cushion, Anthony can now play this shot, so it looks like nothing, but it's important. Because Anthony's got the cue ball there, options are limited for Jack. He can only roll in the back. Horrible, these frames, aren't they?
Yeah, well, surely hasn't left his red. I mean, there's virtually no distance between cue ball and object ball. This is really tricky. But if this is potable, it's another one of those little careless shots that Jack's played, I'm afraid. But this is, yeah, that was always going to be very difficult.
One.
Sigh of relief that the red reached the pocket. But yeah, they normally last sort of 5-10 minutes, these situations, don't they? But when you do get a chance, normally the reds are everywhere.
I asked Joe the same question the other day in the commentary box. You know, when the frames go like this, did you used to practice those, you know, throwing reds up? It's interesting, isn't it? You know, you think everyone practices with all the reds near the top and they're pink and black, but probably wouldn't be a bad idea to play a few frames like, because it happens quite a lot.
Well, it normally starts with my least favourite shot in the game, the dump shot. I absolutely hate it. The shot at the start after the break-off where the cue ball goes to the black cushion, the red goes up to the bulk area. I mean, it's sometimes it's unavoidable. It's the only shot you can play, but it's a joyless shot.
Right, there we go. Extended rest on top of the extended spider. Don't see this every day. Very difficult to judge that, to get the cue ball absolutely glued to the top cushion there, but no foul committed, which is the main thing. Easy to do.
Thank you, Jack.
Well, looked at one point like it might have been trouble, but decent enough cue ball. Don't think Anthony's got, even if he wanted to take it on, which is a really difficult shot. Red on the right hand side. I'm not even sure if that pot's in the middle, but there's no value in it. If there's a ball colour hanging over one of the corner pockets at the top, you'd be tempted, but it isn't. And if you knock it in, you'll be on nothing, so there's no value in taking that on. Not many options here. Yeah, he's just thinking about maybe leaving the cue ball on the left hand side cushion, just something like that. It's actually not that easy this time just to drop into the back of the pack, because the red may go in the middle. That's why he's taking his time. Just pushed the red onto the other one, so the long pot wasn't available. Really well thought out, that. Yeah, that was a very good, intelligent, containing shot he played. Just had to get out of that particular situation. And now he's got the easy roll up into the back of these reds. So he got himself out of trouble there. Well, he'll be hoping the red doesn't pot in the middle pocket that he's just clipped into. Very, very close for Jack Lisowski. Now it's starting to get tricky. He's just looking, if he leaves the red, if he leaves the cue ball down in a green pocket, can he cover those two reds in the middle with blue and green? So he's got a red that's one to the right of the pink. He could play a skinny one off that and leave the cue ball in the corner. But you've got to play that well just to get the cue ball buried.
Yeah, he's in a situation where it's because Jack's so aggressive in his shot choice. It's a good and a bad thing for Anthony. Sometimes you want your opponent to take on difficult shots because, you know, if they miss, you're getting in. If it's a shot that's maybe a 2 out of 20, but then the other side of the coin, he knows Jack's going to take it on. What if he pots it? He could lose the frame.
Yeah, problem he's got here, can't come off the side cushion and drop into the pack of reds because he'll be leaving one in the middle. So he's jacking the cue in the air and deciding to screw back. Now, he's left a potential pot in the middle pocket, but boy is this some shot. 11-6 down with the reds all over the place. That's a great pot. That was a great pot.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was on about. I mean, it's one of them there. You don't really mind your opponent going for. It's if he misses, you're in. Everything's there. But fabulous pot from Jack, giving himself a chance. And as you were saying, John, earlier on, it's an orthodox table because you find yourself more up at the bulk end, and it's not a natural.
6.
Yeah, I've seen a heck of a lot of frames in this year's championship go like this, and that's why I was thinking the other day and talking to Joe about it, just saying might be a bad idea for some players in their practice routine to play a few frames like this because they're becoming more and more prominent. So it is a slightly different psyche. You can be down in the balk end and potting lots of balls and you don't score many points. But you can only play the table the way it is.
Well, I presume the red goes past the green to the right corner. Yeah, must do.
11. $12.
Yeah, looking more and more like an orthodox table now. Blue back on the spot. There's enough scoring balls there. Pretty sure the pink is potable as well. So
15.
Not a bad chance this. All made by that excellent red in the middle.
16.
That was a great shot under the cosh.
He's had a look at the pink and the reds. I'm not sure if it's the right shot to go into them from the blue. I think it's a decent shot somewhere where the cue ball is now, a little bit further, to go pot the pink and maybe disturb
20.
those 5 reds. It's not a big target, and if you hit the pink from the blue, I think you're only going to knock the second red
22.
that's below the pink down near the brown. I think he's finding it hard to refuse that shot now. You want to play it quite a soft cannon and then hope that if it goes wrong, you may have that red to the left of the table into the left middle. And in the cannon, he may even go past the pink here, the left side of the pink, just go into the reds. I think that's what he played. Didn't get into it.
Yeah, that was always a horrible little cluster, wasn't it? It was always going to run
27.
away if you didn't get the 3 on that. Basically full ball of the 3 on the left. It's always going to run away.
Jack Lisowski, 27.
And even though he's in front 11-6, you still got to keep your discipline, and I'm pretty sure Anthony will, but He's not really had a great chance so far this evening. Red in the corner, Mr. Brown off the spot at the first frame, but horrible red tight on the side cushion, so hasn't really had a good chance yet. And that can happen. The fact you just feel like you're coming to the table and everything's awkward when you're getting your chance, so you've got to keep that discipline and patience. Wow, this will take some cueing. This is horrible. Yep. Not nice shots, those. Very easy to do what Jack did, which is hit across it. Another example, though. You know, Anthony's coming to the table, might be thinking he's going to get a chance. Not come to fruition yet.
Well, he's certainly not started with the confidence of a player that's 11-5 up at the start of the session, Anthony Mcgill. Not only missing these pots, but missing them by quite a distance. And that's the last thing he wants to see.
Yeah, it's, at the moment, I can imagine from his point of view, Anthony Mcgill, it's a little frustrating because Jack's having a go at a few, not leaving anything. He plays his shot and then he has a go at another one. In that case, he knocks in with the double. So you can sit in your chair, feel like you're doing very little wrong, but you're not getting any table time.
8. 9.
'Yeah, it's a big visit, this. Got a decent lead at the moment, 41 points. Just win the frame at this visit. 4 reds definitely available.
15.
So get it done in this visit. Keep the momentum
16.
up. Scoreboard change quickly.
Twenty. 21.
So just past the blue with this black. Jack now leads by 54 points. So a couple of reds
28.
needed here in colours, which shouldn't be too difficult. And he's done what he wanted to do, which is take the opening 2 frames this evening and put a little bit more heat on his opponent.
Yeah, and the way that Anthony started, say missing pots by quite a distance. You've got to notice that when you're Jack Lisowski and feed off it.
35. 36.
So that red and this blue definitely should see him over the line in this frame. And I mentioned it was an important visit, and he's done his business.
41.
And all of a sudden, 11-5 has become 11-7.
42. Jack Lisowski, 48. And
another good frame from Jack Lisowski. We've been looking to win the opening 2 frames this evening, and he's done just that. Anthony Mcgill leads by 11 frames to 7.